Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel to talk about some more NFL news. We're going to talk about some stuff about some more things that went through free agency as the days. It's really just kind of winding down, and some trades. A trade I want to talk about happened yesterday as well, but let's get into it here. Just want to get NFL news out because I still have 4 more conference championship recaps for college basketball. So, breaking, the hashtag Browns are signing free agent quarterback Tyler Huntley, per at Mary Kay Cabot, I guess to be their backup quarterback to Deshaun Watson. That's Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley. Still don't know how he made the Pro Bowl this year. Or, not this year, but the year he made, I think last year. But it's kind of an interesting pickup to be the backup quarterback. He might play sometimes, maybe towards the end of the year, I guess, or unless Deshaun Watson's just completely trash or gets injured, Tyler Huntley might be QB1 at some point. The AFC North are really stockpiling all the black quarterbacks. But it's just division rival goes to division rival this offseason. It's just been so crazy. But you already have Deshaun Watson. Is Tyler Huntley going to be the third? Or you already have Jameis Winston. I beg your pardon, that family. Jameis Winston might drop to the third string. Possibly, but he could be the backup and Tyler Huntley might be the third string. That could be a possibility. So, trending. Former hashtag Packers linebacker Devondre Campbell reveals that the team didn't even call him to ask if he would take a pay cut, instead releasing him, despite publicly stating their intentions to keep him on the team for next season. He said this on Twitter, end quote. The organization didn't even call me to ask if I wanted to take a pay cut. They just released me after going in the media and saying me and Aaron Jones were part of the future plans. They could have just told me the truth. Looks like Aaron Rodgers was right about Green Bay. They don't treat their vets right at all. But, I mean, he was kind of bad. I mean, there's no point in offering him a pay cut. Maybe you should tell him, though. But he was All-Pro 2 years ago and act like he was used the wrong way. He's just not good anymore. And he's just been bad lately. He just isn't a good football player anymore, so I guess that's why they didn't tell him. They probably should have expected to get released. To be honest, should have expected it. But per your report here, we talked about Russell Wilson a few days ago, getting traded to the Steelers. Now, per your report, Russell Wilson and the hashtag Steelers plan to sign a longer-term deal at the end of the 2024 season, per at Gary Dulac. He's currently under contract through this upcoming season because it's a 1-year deal, but they plan to sign a longer-term deal. Maybe if they see his play on the field, I don't know if they'll extend him after that. I just don't know if you should do that, though. Like, why would you sign this older, aging quarterback, Russell Wilson, who's not as good as he used to be? Why would you want to sign him to a longer-term deal when they see his play? I mean, I don't know if I really believe that. I'm not saying it's true, but he can't be signed to anything but a 1-year deal right now. Other than a 1-year deal, I don't see how you can sign this guy to like a longer-term extension. So Lance Zierlein on Twitter said he had a discussion with a position coach for a team who doesn't need quarterback, who couldn't stop gushing about J.J. McCarthy and his timing, vision, and intangibles. I'm telling you, has a real shot of being QB3. Who can hand the ball off better? Oh yeah, that's J.J. McCarthy. You can't forget about handing the football off. It's his best attribute. This Drake May slander is getting outrageous. He's just getting overlooked. Because, come on, J.J. McCarthy's not good, man. Like, why is the media falling into this trap? McCarthy's not good. You see his accuracy, you watch the tape. He's not good. I don't know how the fuck this guy's... how the hell this guy is that good? Drake May's over this guy any day of the week. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Per report, the hashtag Jets are still exploring the trade market at wide receiver, per at Rich Cimini. They were in the running for Keenan Allen, but weren't able to get it done. They are running out of options. T. Higgins and Brandon Ayuk are two guys that could be available, but it's not definite. The Jets, I think, that would be a perfect fit for T. Higgins and the Jets. You already have a star wide receiver in Garrett Wilson. Now they have a good O-line and a healthy Rodgers, because now they picked up Tyron Smith. That team can win a lot of games, and their defense is really good as well. That was the bright spot last year, was their defense. So we had some breaking news yesterday. The hashtag Bears are trading quarterback Justin Fields to the hashtag Steelers per that rap sheet, which I thought would happen, and it eventually did. And with that, basically tells you the Bears will be selecting Caleb Williams with the first pick in this year's 2024 NFL Draft. And apparently, even though they traded for Justin Fields, Russell Wilson remains a hashtag Steelers starting QB for 2024. Per that Tom Pelissero, Justin Fields is the backup. So, Russell will be benched by like week 3 or 4. If he plays like he did last year and plays trash, they could start Justin Fields at some point. So, this isn't lost hope for you Justin Fields fans out there that want to see him start. As Russell Wilson can still just be bad, and maybe Justin Fields can start at some point, I don't know. Per report, police were called to the home of hashtag Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill on January 30th over a domestic dispute between Hill and his wife, Keita Vaccaro. Vaccaro said that Tyreek Hill had smashed an unlit cigar in her face, but Hill denied that it actually struck her. It says no, he flicked the cigar. The argument started over Hill trying to get her to sign a post-nuptial agreement. Oh boy. He always has something going on in the off season. I mean, I know this was January 30th, but why does some of this shit come out like a month or 2 later? I don't know why shit comes out like a month or 2 later. The hashtag Seahawks are signing free agent linebacker Jerome Baker to a 1-year, $7 million deal. Great pickup to replace Bobby Wagner. Per report, the hashtag Dolphins are re-signing veteran wide receiver Braxton Berrios, Miami Hurricanes legend. See, they're keeping him for next year. Washington has signed quarterback Noah Igbenogany per source. It's really a depth signing / special team signing. He was pretty much an inactive player pretty much all of last year. And remember, he was a first-round pick in 2020. Don't get your hopes up, Washington fans. But the deal actually for Justin Fields was a 2025 6th-round pick that goes to a 4th-round pick based on play time. Man, I like how people were acting so shocked, but yet that was going to be the value. Like, there wasn't going to be a lot of value. Chargers have re-signed quarterback Easton Stick, who spent the past 5 seasons with them. And he should be a baseball player. That sounds like a baseball player name. And my Dallas Cowboys will get, after Tyron Smith left, they will get a compensatory pick for the draft. So yeah, can't wait to draft an offensive lineman with that. The hashtag Panthers plan to host former Chargers wide receiver Mike Williams for a visit next week per league source. He was released earlier this week. He suffered a season-ending ACL injury in week 3 last year, but the Panthers plan to host him. When he's healthy, he's good, but it's just, that's the big if. He just can't stay healthy. But yeah, that's really all the NFL news here, as free agency's pretty much winded down. So that's all to say for this video. Until next time, have a lot. Peace.